to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return coming here from the 12. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw to get us started. Catch made by Chase Brown. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made at the 45.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 4. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Let's go now.
Daniels escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
60 by 6, 18, 5 in.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 13. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here. Daniels throwing on 3rd. That is caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal. Dolphins 8-yard line.
Cut back team.
Now Daniels to throw. That one connects.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Daniels, 3rd and goal. Catch is made in close. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. And we'll see what they do about 4th and goal in a few minutes. We've reached the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down, here's Daniels. He's got it. And this defense completes the goal line stand. What a start to their game as they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
From his own end zone, Allen. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He's got Quentin Johnson complete. Up to the races, middle of the field. Can they catch him? Into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull out in front for their 13th hit. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Play action now. Daniels. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Out of the gun. Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap. Daniels
on 1st down. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's caught at the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Sideline shot is snagged by Hawkinson. And this is down all the way to the 3. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. To the air again. Daniels buys time, rolling right. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 1-score game before halftime. Jayden Daniels with the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Texans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 7.
Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared, they were ready for it, and now, well, you've added a little bit of momentum to that side.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 1st down, Miami.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And oh, he got it! Interception! Trayvon Diggs has got it! And the Texans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Gets his running back. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
At the 23-yard line.
From the 23. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Let's go. 70, read alert, read alert. Hurry, 70, quick. Read. Go.
Again, Daniels to the air. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. Has some daylight through the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. The left side brought in by Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now Daniels off the play action. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Flushed out of the pocket. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. Final timeout called by the Texans. All set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting at the 10. A little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Here comes the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Returnable from the 1. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hey, check that. Street. Go.
Here's Brown again. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He finds Worthy, complete. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 14.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Brown headed right. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run again with Brown. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier